champion will have to do is what he did in the last round. Cut off the ring on the challenger, get inside, work the body, and go back upstairs to the head. He started the right hand working, then he went to the body. That is what he's going to have to do. Cut that ring off and try to slow this man down. Trap him in the corner if you can.
John Molina has only been to the 9th round twice in his career. He won a 10-round decision back on March 19th of '87 over Victor Aponte and losing a 9th round knockout of Lupi Suarez back in May 24th. As you see Lopez coming out of here in round number 9, forcing the action right off the bat. Molina showing great concentration though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Lopez trying to pull out all stops right now.
Good left hook from Lopez to John Molina. That's what he's got to do. Work the body, go underneath, and come back up to the head.
He started that late in round number 8. Starts here in round number 9. Referee picked off. Jimmy Montoya working the corner, just imploring his fighter to keep the pressure on. He's got to keep the pressure on. A former miler in junior high and high school is Tony Lopez. He feels his stamina has won him many fights, and right now he'll have to dig down deep in that reserve.
A good left hook to the chest of the challenger from the champion Lopez.
Lopez trying to cut off that ring and put some pressure on John Molina. The jab grazing the face of John. And now Molina holding on for the first time in this fight.
And that's a smart move by Molina. His back was against the ropes. He knows that this champion can go to work and go to work well on the body, so he held on.
A left to the body made Molina cover up, and now he comes up top, and Lopez, which has a slight contusion over the left eye, continues to plod forward and tries to cut off the ring, and Molina continues to show, as we mentioned many times before, some very, very slick footwork.
If the champion Lopez would stop aiming for the head and maybe and shoot a shot for the chest, he'll connect with what he wants to get. He's going for a bigger silhouette and going to the body, but when you go for the head, because John is doing an excellent job getting his head out of the way.
Good combination by Lopez, and Molina is rocky. He looks like he looked back to say, I'm not hurt, but certainly the way his body wavered after being nailed by some good combinations by Lopez. Lopez has had a good round in round number 8, and he's continued the pressure here in round number 9. Lopez landing more shots here in the past 2 rounds than he did maybe in the previous 7. And maybe the strength of Lopez is starting to take its toll on the challenger, John Molina, inside 30 seconds in round number 9. A big left jab pushes Molina back. And now he's starting to feel the enthusiasm of the crowd as he puts the pressure on.
2 good jabs to the head of John. Another good jab.
We will come back with round number 10, 11, and 12 of this 12-rounder from Sacramento after this. Welcome back. Round number 10 of 12. The IBF Junior Lightweight Championship is on the line, and on the line in a big time, on a big way, because on Sonny Means' scorecard, 86-86. 86-86.
That is absolutely correct. The champion has been coming back, stealing these rounds in the last few seconds of the round, and this is the way the judges are looking. This is a championship fight, and if the champion can do anything in the last few seconds, that's going to be impressive for the judges.
Lopez trying to press the action, much like he did in impressive rounds number 8 and round number 9. We were in round number 10. Lopez appears to have caught his second win, where Molina is starting to feel the pressure, not only from Lopez, but I think he's starting to feel the pressure from the crowd.
And I have to correct myself. There was a 2-point round in the knockdown round when the champion was knocked down. So the challenger is slightly ahead by 1 point because there was a 2-point round.
A 2-point round for John Molina. Okay. So he's up by a point according to Sonny. Unofficial, we might add. But now Lopez trying to wing away, and Molina not as sharp as he was earlier in the fight, and Lopez trying to pressure and continue to stalk the challenger.
Molina is slowing down some both hand and foot speed, but is still superior to the champion.
Lopez showing some nice power himself, the jab. Very impressive, but he has yet to turn this into a brawl, and to be effective many times, Tony Lopez must work inside, and so far Molina has kept him outside.
Well, Molina does not want to get into a brawl, I feel, at this point, Hugh, because the body shots that he's been taking, obviously they've been slowing him down a bit. He's not, ooh, a good left hook.
Nice left hook by Molina. He raises his hands almost in victory, but Lopez continues the pressure, but it was an effective left hook by the challenger. Now he starts to get a little flashy, this John Molina.
But those left hooks and those rights that the challenger, John is throwing, they're coming 1, 2 at a time. They're not coming in combination. It's once here and there, and he's moving away.
Lopez has not effectively come up the ring against a slick challenger. He has landed some better punches here in rounds 8, 9, and 10. But now people are starting to boo Molina because he looks like he's on his bicycle. The first world champion ever from Sacramento is Tony Lopez, and on the verge right now of possibly losing his first title defense should he not turn up the pressure sufficient enough to pull this decision out. A nice right hand by Lopez rocks Molina at the end of round number 10.
As I said earlier, Hugh, the champion knows how to come back and steal the round in the last few seconds of a round.
A nice round for both fighters, but certainly more effective, at least toward the latter portion, for Tony Lopez. We'll come back with round number 11 after this. Panel number 11 from the Arcos Center in Sacramento, California. Hugh Mollet ringside for Referee and Score, joined by analyst Sonny Means. And at center ring is the champion and the challenger, Tony Lopez, and John Molina going toe-to-toe here, trading punches, much to the delight of the pro-Lopez crowd here in Sacramento.
This could mean the difference in winning and losing at this point, because if the challenger stays inside, he may get roughed up because the champion is devastating on the inside.
Tony Lopez says, I worked 5 years to get this world title. I'm not going to let it go tonight. But right now, John Molina, with just 19 professional fights under his belt, is, according to Sonny Means' scorecard, knotted up. So we're tied ringside here, at least as far as our scorecard goes.
Well, John has a slight head after the last round with that 1 point.
Lopez trying to get inside, but he has not done it effectively, and Montoya continues to try to get his fighter to throw more punches, more combinations.
Lopez has been waiting. He will nail the guy, and then he'll wait.
John Molina just staying outside far enough to avoid a very, very effective jab. Now Lopez trying to go to the body a little more effectively. The crowd trying to get into it. Now Lopez takes a couple shots from Molina as we're midway through round number 11, and Lopez has not carried over the momentum from rounds number 9 and 10 into this 11th round. In fact, I believe Molina has kind of stopped the momentum.
Absolutely. He's a different fighter than he was in round 4.
Stiff jab by Lopez. Good combination by Molina. Two excellently conditioned fighters here in round number 11, showing no sign of let-up.
John Molina's breathing heavily from the mouth now also, Hugh.
He's never been to the 11th round. As I said before, a 10-round decision was his longest fight. A nice bit of swelling over Molina's left eye as Lopez tries to counter effectively. And it's almost as Lopez turned into a counter-puncher tonight, when really it's his way to force the action.
He's been the aggressor. He's been moving in, but he hasn't been throwing the combination that he should be throwing in, going on the inside.
A nice right hand by Lopez.
Oh, there's 1 point for the low blow.
A low blow by Molina. Hank Elliscrew, the referee, saw enough for the low blows. And that was right after a vicious right hand landed by Lopez.
And that could change the complexion of things.
A low blow landed by Lopez. And now Lopez and Molina taunt each other at the end of round 11. And now we go to round number 12, Sonny. And with the point deducted, you got to feel at least ringside that this fight is probably all knotted up. A right hand missed, but the low blow landed. In fact, two low blows.
Right.
2 for the price of 1. And Hank Elliscrew stepped in, saw enough, and that was about the 4th or 5th time that he did warn the challenger, so it was about time that a point was deducted. A crucial time in the fight, though.
Absolutely. That became an 8-10-8 round. I was giving the round to the champion Lopez at 10-9 with that 1-point deduction that made it 10-8.
So now Lopez and Molina look at each other from across the ring. Both corners have to figure that the winner of this round wins the fight. It comes down to a 1-round fight right now.
And if it goes to a draw, well, of course, the champion walks away with his title.
And he'd have to be considered rather lucky because, at least for the first 5 or 6 rounds of this fight, he was not impressive in the least. But he has come on.